Summer movie preview. Next movie.
Yeah, what are we going with?
Get on up.
The James Brown movie. I'm
James
excited.
Brown.
Large James Brown fan right here. Love James Brown.
Pretty small James Brown fan right here.
Are you kidding me? Papa's got a brand new bag. Sex machine.
I was just going straight frame wise.
It's a man's world.
I was going frame wise, not level of fan.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, well, you know what I miss in stature, I make up for in straight passion.
In talking.
Yeah, that too. I love James Brown. I'm really excited for this movie. You really excited or no? What's your thought?
I'm excited. Let's give a little background. The director is Tate Taylor, who directed The Help.
Yeah, and The Help was a great movie. I watched it with my mom and my grandma. We all enjoyed it. That's a pretty ridiculous spectrum of people to be able to enjoy a movie. Considering my grandma's like almost 90% blind, so we usually softball the movies for her. But that one was really good.
And then the star playing James Brown is Chadwick Boseman, who played Jackie Robinson in 42.
Yeah, and I think he did a good job in that movie. I know that wasn't your favorite movie.
I didn't love the movie, but I thought he did a good job.
Yeah, I would agree with that.
Difference.
Yep, I would agree with that for sure. So I'm pretty excited for this. First off, in the trailer, I think he sounds a lot like James Brown. I mean, you can tell that he really worked on it because James Brown has such a unique sound. And I think he did a really good job of emulating it. It got me excited. Okay. And I think James Brown himself is a fascinating character. I mean, you got to Google the interviews, some of the ones that James Brown did, particularly the one where he's like a little hammered on TV. It's amazing. This man is a spectacle. And so there's a lot that you can put in a movie about his life that would be really entertaining. I'm not worried about it lacking plot. Sort of like the movie Ray with Jamie Foxx. Like, there's so much to that character that I'm not worried about it lacking plot.
But at the same time, I mean, I think that you can take an interesting story, make a documentary about them, and fail.
Oh, yeah, you definitely can. It's not...
Just like you said in the other trailer. What movie did you reference? Oh, the Bob Dylan movie.
Yeah, you definitely can fail, and he's got a very interesting life, too. I think it's harder when you pick a character that is just so extraordinary.
And maybe you were biased here because I'm a James Brown fan, too, and I was fortunate enough to get this chance to see him perform at the Verizon Center in D.C. Before he passed away.
Yeah.
But the trailer looks interesting. I think there's a lot of backstory I didn't know about, like him in jail and things like that.
Yeah, and the thing about James Brown, too, is he basically performed until the day it was over for him.
Yes.
So I think, such a passionate entertainer is going to be a great capture on screen, as long as they don't mess it up.
I'm kind of interested in how much of the negative they get into of the drugs and, some of the trouble that he got in.
Well, yeah.
Even after he was famous.
I mean, you think about Walk the Line with Joaquin Phoenix. Were you a fan of that movie?
Yeah.
I thought it was too, and they did a great job of balancing, the negatives of Johnny Cash with all the positives of Johnny Cash. By the way, Dewey Cox, Walk Hard, very underrated satire film.
Not a fan.
I loved it.
I hated it.
John C. Reilly killed it. Loved it.
I hated it.
But I digress. I think this is going to be good. I'm excited. This is one of my higher rated ones. I'm going to see this in theaters.
I think I'm in too.
I'm in. All right.
It's a movie date.
Yeah, hopefully other people go, but or we're going to have to leave like a buffer seat. So what are you going?
I gave it an 8.5.
I also gave it an 8.5.
Okay.
You want to go up top? We'll go high five in the middle. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yeah, nailed it. See that?
Got him.
That's experts. We're experts.